This is the palace courtyard, but it feels so cold and icky. It's like time stopped here. I need to remember if Yoshi can actually gulp these guys or not. Because I'm not 100% sure if they'll just attack him when he gets too close. That was almost the wrong move. It's the thing with Yoshi, it's because, like, yes, when you start running into enemies that have basically any defense at all, God, that is such a lunge for him. When you start getting to, like, any enemies that have a defense, his normal attack becomes virtually useless. But if you ask me, Gulp, because it ignores defenses, like, always does, like, a strict 6 damage, I just think it's one of the best moves in the game, period. Like, for dealing with 2 enemies at a time, I just think it's flat out one of the best. And I know Antifreeze will get to this at some point. This is going to be so long, so far down the road, but it is, to me, kind of what keeps Yoshi viable is his Gulp attack. Now, there's probably nothing over here, but it's fun to check. Change place for a switch, huh? Guess we should press it. I feel so wrong. I don't know why, I just wanted to double check. I'm like, pretty sure it does, but... Also, I've always appreciated this room too, just for like, kind of visual pacing, which I don't know if it's like a thing that gets talked about as much, but just like, after going through so many like pink, purplish rooms, going through that kind of same aesthetic, seeing this area is like a nice breath of fresh air, because it's just different. It's got a very different kind of feel to it, and that has more of the blue and stuff going on. Like, generally when you talk about pacing in a game, I think most people give that to like pacing in the story. But I think it's more complicated than that with a video game, because I think you have pacing in the gameplay itself, pacing in the story, and then you also just have like the visual pacing of like not wanting to kind of tire out the viewer, the player in this case, from the same visuals too much, you know? Hello. We'll get rid of the stopwatch. I should have emptied out my inventory more, but I think I only had like 1 extra spot in the, yeah, that makes sense. An ultra shroom and a gem and jelly. I don't know if I actually, like, grabbed those in the original, if they're even there. House of Shadow Tower. Oh, there's the music. It's definitely got a more haunting vibe to it. Gonzalez, check that out. Whoa, it's gigantic, huh? What the heck is it? Looks like you could put something in this little dent here. Not sure I get what the shape is supposed to be. It's a goddamn star. I know you're a baby, Delta Jr., but it's a star shape. Look at the floor. Oh my goodness, okay. How could there be such a huge tower underground, and why was it built? And why are there so many rooms? I love a good mystery, but this might be too many mysteries. I've always loved the original music just for like that sense of really being like lost and be like embodying that feeling of like, man, we have to figure this out to move forward. Like, but what could this all mean? Where do we start? You know, like it's so good. Okay, apparently I just can't go in that door. Am I missing something here? That's maybe we're supposed to start on the second floor. I'm actually a little confused. The pedestal of the tower has an indent to insert something. If we can't find anything in this tower, it must be hidden elsewhere. Is there some area we haven't explored yet? Okay. Is that our hint to go back outside? I think part of like what I enjoy about the music from the original is like it very much very much captures like the confusion and time passing as you try to figure it out, you know? Unboat yourself, sir. So I think this door is locked, right? No, we can go through it. Right. Hold on. Before we do that, because I think I know what's coming up. Pretty sure I remember what we're about to do. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this right because I adjusted myself. I was sitting cross-legged in my chair, but legs were getting a little sore from that. As I've said before, I'm not one of those people that can sit in the same position for a terribly, terribly long time, so I'm sure most aren't, but welcome to the bane of my existence. These enemies are frustrating as heck. Special, more so their variants, but God, I hate them. That's a Dark Wizard. It's a part machine, part organic, centuries-old thing. Max HP is 10, attack is 5, defense 2, slash and stuff. It uses magic to attack and to alter your condition, so stay on guard. If there's only one left, it'll multiply itself to confuse you. I know they look totally goofy, but they're actually pretty tough enemies. And he's gonna do that right now, isn't he? Yep. I don't really know if there's a way to identify the real one before you attack, so it's just best to go with a multi-attack if you can. I remember that just being, like, especially in the Pit of 100 Trials, it's one of the most frustrating things. When you get to those enemies that multiply, it's like, okay, well, I guess I'm just taking a shot in the dark here. Especially if you're struggling in FP and you just don't have anything to do. They'll hit multiple of them. Where do you think this leads? Guess we'll just have to keep going and find out. It's like, you can watch me switch my partners, alright? We're gonna leave that. I'm gonna be smarter about it this time. As time to die as I am to just hit it. I think we're gonna come back through here anyway, so. I snuck up on you. I swear it's just like, it's become such a, like an unconscious thing for me to just sometimes press A, or I don't know, I just slightly nudge it. Oh, Luigi. I can try to be more conscious of it. You know what's funny? I'm actually thinking Boost Shoot could be really useful for the fight against Prince Mush. Do I have anything? I think we'll use this. Although there's probably gonna be a heal block now, I think, but I know there's a save block.